Well, it isn't the Olympics, but the ski jump in Devil's Lake gave North Dakotans a thrill back in the 30s. Back in 1996, Cliff Naylor talked to a resident there about the excitement and danger the ski jump brought to their town. We'll have an update to this off the beaten path return trip story after this.
They would fly through the air with the greatest of ease.
In the 1930s, Clifford Olson watched many daredevil skiers come down the ramp of the Devil's Lake ski jump and fly 150 to 200 feet through the air.
You could feel the thrill of these men up there in the air and leaning forward with their arms outstretched. They still were on the old style, leaning forward with their hands out in front to help balance. And as they zoomed by, I'm assuming at well over 90 to 100 miles per hour, it was just an absolute thrill to hear their jackets flopping in the air. And when they'd land, they'd make a beautiful landing with their left foot forward most of the time and the right one followed through, which would be their braking foot. It's something you'll never forget.
Built on top of a 200-foot hill that overlooks the Devil's Lake Basin, this 120-foot high sloping structure attracted 3,000 spectators for the grand opening of the ski jump on December 26, 1932. Olson recalls that despite the size of the crowd, there was always complete silence when a jumper took flight.
It was absolutely a quietness like you just wouldn't believe. There was nobody shouting or making any effort to distract those people. It was just like if you could drop a pin, you could hear it all. You could hear every ripple of his jacket as he flew through the air until he landed. And then there was a hurrah, he made the jump.
Olson says the Norwegians who immigrated to North Dakota bring with them a love of skiing and built the Devil's Lake ski jump to satisfy their desire to enjoy the favorite sport of their homeland on the prairie.
Yeah, it wasn't only cross-country skiing and downhill skiing and the ski jumping. They were just born skiers. It just seemed like it was something born into them. They had to move some other way than walking.
When World War II began, most of the expert skiers who made Devil's Lake famous were called into service, forcing the ski jump to close. It never reopened, but today the ski ramp still stands as a monument to the state's high-flying heroes.
I don't
way
know.
up
That
there,
looks
yeah.
scary,
It does look
doesn't it?
scary indeed,
Yikes.
right.
The ski lift closed in the late 1930s. Most of that structure now has collapsed. A small section of the ramp's rusted skeleton remains standing. Just for a
Wow.
reminder of how brave we were back then, I don't
80-some
know.
years ago, yeah.
Wow.
Right, it's amazing.
Yes, and of course you can find this story and many others in Cliff's book, Dakota Day Trips, The Road to Rural Wonder. It is available in local bookstores, or you can order it from us right here at the station.